Hey, I'm Mike.
Hey, I'm Chris.
This is Mike and Chris Reloaded.
Hey, we're back.
Special Friday edition.
Yes.
I got under the weather again.
That's okay. As long
But
as we keep bringing the news, we're good to go.
we'll start off with some Disney news, right? Disney, you hear Disney bought the rest of the controlling rights of Hulu. So now Disney owns all of Hulu. Not all of Hulu, but controlling interest in Hulu.
No, I did not hear that.
Yeah, they got controlling interest this past week for Hulu, so they're going to use that, which we've talked about before, where they're going to use Disney Plus for their PG stuff and Hulu for their R stuff.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yep.
I heard rumors a while back that they were going to put all the R-rated stuff on Hulu anyway.
Yeah. Yep.
So I didn't know how that I pondered on that. I didn't know how that was going to come about. I was like, well, I guess maybe they'll strike a deal with Hulu where they'll air it on there.
Right.
Well, now they just own part of it.
Well, they've always owned a part of Hulu. They were an investor in Hulu. They owned like a third or something, and now they've bought the controlling interest. They bought up some other guy. I forget the name of the company. They bought out another company that had the equal share as Disney did in the company to give Disney full full majority.
You know, it's not just called Disney World for a reason.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's starting to become that.
It is.
It's just
Disney's
like
everywhere.
they're monopolizing everything.
Don't they own ABC or CBS? One of those two.
ABC.
ABC, yeah. ABC Family.
They own Fox Studios,
Yep.
Marvel. They own Lucasfilm.
Ooh, did you hear Lucasfilm? That leads us into
The new trilogy.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty interesting, man.
Did you see who's writing the new trilogy? Mr. David Benioff and D.B. Weiss. They're the writers from Game of Thrones.
I might. Am I thinking of the same trilogy you are, where they said that they're going to do the KOTOR story?
Not necessarily. This is actually confirmed. They are doing the next three Star Wars.
Yeah.
David Benioff and D.B. Weiss are
Right.
writing the next three Star Wars.
Yeah, I heard that they're
making
also
three more.
doing a KOTOR series.
But on that note, the King Knights of the Old Republic is rumored to be the next trilogy.
Yes.
So I don't know yet. Now, if anyone that's unfamiliar with Knights of the Old Republic, it takes place 4,000 years before the original Star Wars.
Yes, and you should be slapped in the face for not being a true fan.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of KOTOR. Smack.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited. I mean, the Game of Thrones is one of the most popular series to date.
Yeah.
In fact,
no spoilers.
The very last episode broke just like every record whatsoever.
Yeah.
Even though there was a lot of complaints about it.
There was a lot of complaints about the whole season. There's a petition going around asking them to completely redo the whole final season of Game of Thrones. They're not going to do that.
But the last I heard, there was over 1 million signatures on the petition.
Even my Aaron Rodgers got in on it because he had his cameo in there, and they were interviewing him, and they asked him what he thought of the final season, and he said it should all be scrapped and redone.
It was funny because everyone kept talking about who they're trying to find Aaron Rodgers in that.
Yeah.
And they said that he was the guy that was. There's a scene. Well, I'm trying not to spoil too much, but there's a scene where all the people are running in the street, and he was a guy that threw someone out of the way and went running down a corridor right before it got engulfed in flames.
Right. Well, he said that he wasn't burned by the dragon.
That's what he said, but everyone keeps claiming that's him, so I don't know.
He said there was three shots that they thought were him. One of three people.
I did know in the there's a country music singer, Chris Stapleton.
Yeah.
He played one of in the episode The Long Night where they finally fought the Night the White Walkers, Night King, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
When he was raised in the Army of the Dead, he was actually one of the wildlings. He was Chris Stapleton. They actually got a close-up shot of him. So.
Well, that's cool.
So it's amazing how there's a lot of cameo people in this show.
Yeah, Game of Thrones has been known for doing that. They did what's his name? The red-haired singer. Ed Sheeran. They did Ed Sheeran and stuff. So that's interesting. So the days of 2-day Prime are coming to an end. Amazon Prime 2-day shipping.
Really? I don't know that.
Yeah, it is coming to an end. They're going to 1-day shipping.
Ooh.
Yeah, that is to start this year.
Nice.
They're going to be doing all their Amazon Prime stuff. Is going to be 1-day shipping. You'll receive your merchandise next day.
I mean, I've had Amazon Prime forever.
Yeah, me too. I don't have no complaints with 2-day shipping.
No, I was excited with that. Now like 1-day shipping. Ooh, shoot, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be nice. You can be like, that's going to save me from running to Walmart a lot. Because, I'll be like,
But,
well, I
you can order food and everything through Amazon.
Yep. Yeah, you can do all the food stuff at Walmart too. Now they got that pickup stuff where you just order grocery shop online and then go to their Walmart pickup area.
Yeah.
And you can pick up your merchandise. It's pretty cool. They load it up for you and everything's already pre-bagged.
I have not done that yet, but
I haven't either.
I have used the self-checkout, which I get grief about that. You're taking people's jobs. I'm like, no, I didn't. Those machines took people's jobs. I'm just trying to check out.
Yeah, right? No kidding.
So I don't know. A lot of different announcements game-wise. Possibly a new Destroy All Humans.
Yes, saw that.
Going to be announced at E3.
Yep, which we will be covering.
Yes, we will.
Are we going to watch it together this year, or are you going to be a slacker? We
watched
watched it last year.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we watched about half of it last year together.
Yeah, it's hard for I work during the week. So
I know you
hard.
work 2 jobs.
So we'd have to catch up on the weekend, and then just do it the next week or something. So
yeah,
recap it. So we'll have to plan a little E3 party or something.
Yeah.
Get my kid in here. He's pretty much my encyclopedia when it comes to games.
We invite Dane, your kid. We'll throw some food together. Maybe we'll do something fun. My kid.
What about Sega? They announced their mini finally. You knew they were the only ones left out.
I know they did. Yeah.
Except they're gonna have 40 games on there.
Holy buckets.
Yep.
That's pretty good. I didn't see any of the games yet for the Sega.
Oh, yes, good ones, man. Shining Star, of course, all the Sonics. Echo the Dolphin, all the classics ones that first launched with the Sega. I remember having all those games.
Oh, that's cool.
Streets of Rage.
I love Streets of Rage.
Altered Beast, I think, is on there.
Awesome. Speaking of Sonic, they're redoing the Sonic character, and they've delayed that movie now to 2020, and they were ready to come out with it too.
Yeah, it was supposed to be out late this year. They pushed it back to next year.
Yeah.
They're totally, after everyone saw it, they're totally revamping the character. They're going back. They have to go back and redo the character again.
Yep.
Which
all because he had human teeth.
That and he looked kind of didn't really look like Sonic. Just looked like someone in a suit.
Gotcha.
The Sonic we know is kind of a little round hedgehog with the long skinny legs. He just looked like he was wearing a onesie.
Right. Kinda.
But I don't know. I mean, whatever. It don't matter. The design shouldn't make a difference to the story, I guess. So.
Not really. I don't think so. But I think this is becoming to be too much of a nitpicky era. I mean, the fan base is just getting crazy with stuff, getting offended easily, getting upset, thinking they rule everything. It's just.
Well, you're never going to find true realism in any movie that comes out or anything else based off of books, movies, comics, games, whatever. There's no way to truly make something specific to whatever they're basing it off of. So you got to come up with your own storylines and just base it off of whatever character or whatever, plot line or whatever else you have in there.
Yeah.
I mean, excuse me. What's the last video game movie we've seen that actually is identical to a video game? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Nothing.
When was the last good video game movie we've seen?
Mario Brothers.
Yeah, for real. Well, they are saying Detective Pikachu is breaking the mold.
Trent actually went and watched that. He said it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, they're saying that's going to be the first video game movie that's actually decent enough to.
Here's a quick fact for you. We just talked about the Mario Brothers movie. Did you know that half the crew was and the actors and actresses were actually drunk on set most of the time?
Yeah, I think we've had a conversation about that once or twice before. That's crazy. Well, to make that movie, you had to be messed up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was terrible.
I would be taking the real mushrooms.
Yep. They're coming to an end to one of the historic video game franchises. Have you heard this news?
Which one's that?
Call of Duty is going to end this year.
I heard a little bit about it, and I heard they're actually doing Modern Warfare again?
Yes, they are. They say 2019 will be the last, or 2020 will be the last Call of Duty game that they produce, and then they're gonna go. They're gonna move on to something else and find another original concept. So they're gonna do. Was that two more? I think
this year, next year.
This year, next year, yeah. Two
Until
more.
people start complaining.
Yeah, well, come on. How many times can you play the same game over and over again? I mean, Halo don't even put one out every year anymore.
I think that's why they went to the whole just multiplayer.
Yeah.
They just ran out of storylines.
They couldn't come. Plus, you can't produce a story within a year very easily.
Well, Black Ops was phenomenal. The story of Black Ops.
Yeah,
and
it
then
was.
The Modern Warfare trilogy was phenomenal too.
Yeah, it was. I agree.
After that, it's just like, well, they never finished Ghosts. They never, touched up on a couple other ones too. So
right.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
The year's still away.
Yes, it is.
Of course, a couple games released. Rage 2 released.
Yeah.
I guess it's been met with pretty good reviews.
Yeah. I'm going to be getting it. I've been playing Days Gone, which is pretty fun.
I love it.
I love it too. It's not too bad. I haven't gotten that far in it, but I've
have you come across a zombie horde yet?
Yes, I have.
Oh my lord!
Tell me about it, man. There's like literally 100, 200 zombies coming at you, if not thousands. I don't know.
I had to use one of those the little how you could throw a rock to distract them.
Yeah.
But you had the other one that makes a squelching noise.
Yep.
I threw that down like a little cliff. They went running down the hill because my motorcycle was right there in front of them, so I had to get to it.
Oh yeah.
So I took off. I was like, ooh.
Yep. It's a pretty good game, man. I highly recommend anybody looking for some good zombie action to get in that game. That game is designed where you're not supposed to fight the hordes every single time.
Yeah. Definitely not.
It's a game where you stealth and you have to run. It's kind of realistic, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. And then you also not only fight zombies, but you fight people too. So.
Yep.
So yeah, it gets pretty brutal sometimes.
Yeah, not bad. I like it.
Of course, another big, huge news. A couple of new trailers dropped. New Terminator. Dark
Ages.
Fate.
Dark Fate. Dark something.
Which I guess they're going with. They're totally bypassing 3 and Terminator Genesis.
Yeah, they're like pretending those never happened. Right?
Supposedly.
Yes.
Because Sarah Connor's supposed to be back in this one. So
yeah,
in
she
3,
is.
she was dead, remember?
Yep.
Like really dead in this time. But died of cancer or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, this one is totally. And then I guess the new Terminator is kind of a combination of the metal skeleton and the T-1000.
Yeah. Well, I saw the trailer. The trailer's like says humans can do something or something like that, and then she goes, "I am human." And I think it's a girl, ain't it?
Yeah,
it's a girl that's.
But it's kind of like the same how in Terminator Salvation, how he was.
Yeah.
He was kind of android with human parts or whatever.
Right.
Human parts on him,
I got you.
He had a heart and everything. That's how she is. Kind of the same concept, I guess.
Right.
Kind of enhanced.
She's pretty badass. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to know who does her stunts.
Also, a new DC animated Batman Hush dropped.
I haven't seen that.
Oh yeah, it looks good. If you know the storyline of Hush, it's
I don't.
There's a character out there named Hush, obviously.
Right.
But he goes around and he starts striking terror in the hearts of Gotham. But he's not only stopping good guys; he's taking out bad guys too. So
gotcha.
In the storyline, what happens is, I guess in the comic book now, mind you, Batman's swinging across through on his cable or whatever, and Hush actually clips his line and it causes him to fall to the ground and he breaks his back. So.
Ow. That's not very nice of him.
No, not at all.
He deserves a spanking.
But DC's animated series have always been really good.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they did. I know they're doing what are they doing? Batman and who? I can't think of it now. It's a Batman crossover with something.
Batman versus Ninja Turtles.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
I know they're doing Batman versus Ninja Turtles.
I've seen that one too. We talked before. I told you I got the DC Universe.
Yeah, I still haven't. I got the username. I still haven't had a chance to watch any of the
It's
shows
great.
on there.
Of course, their original series, they got Titans, which is a live action Teen Titans.
Right.
They're not really teens anymore. And then they got, of course, the Doom Patrol, which is really good. Now, this stuff, mind you, guys keep in mind, this stuff is extremely graphic.
Yeah, this is adult oriented.
Yeah, this
for
is
sure.
not like, this is adult oriented.
Don't pop it in and let your 5-year-old be in the same room.
But coming out at the end of this month, DC Original Swamp Thing.
Yep.
And I believe next month, Batgirl with the Ruby Rose.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a DC original coming to the DC Universe also.
I thought that was going to CW.
Nope, I think that it's going to
Is it
DC
going?
Universe now.
Okay, they must have changed their mind because, as far as I knew, that was going to CW for the longest time. But there was a little bit of uproar that they were getting a straight girl to play a gay character.
Which is funny because I was like, I cannot remember for the life of me who Ruby Rose was, and then I watched that movie The Meg, and she's in that movie.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. She could probably do a good Batgirl, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Did you hear PlayStation and Xbox are joining together to do a joint cloud project?
I have seen mention of it. I'm kind of one of those I'll believe it when I see it type thing.
Now people are going crazy. Oh, they're working together cross-platform. Oh, no, it's not what it's about. It's about building up cloud storage space.
Yeah.
To make this game systems faster by using cloud memory. So they're working together. They got their scientists or whatever, engineers, working together.
Well, I think that's going to be the way of the future is just downloadable content and cloud storage.
Right.
It's not even going to be just hard storage anymore.
Yeah, I don't believe it. I think the day of the disc is going to be gone.
Yeah, well, I mean, it already started with the Xbox, their Xbox One S.
Yeah.
Or One X, whatever, digital.
Yeah. Now, however, Nintendo and Xbox are going to be offering a joint streaming program. They've teamed together to offer game streaming. Now, this is going to be Mario to Xbox and Halo to Nintendo.
I think we touched on that.
Yeah,
at
this
one point in time.
this is confirmed now that this is going to happen. When, we're not sure. It'll probably be next generation, but it will be there. And also, they're saying that the PlayStation 5 and the PS4 are going to be cross-platform play. So when you buy the PS5, if you still have friends who own a PS4 and you want to play a game with each other, you're going to be able to backwards compatible play online against each other.
Well, that stands to fact. If
Xbox has done this before, but
if the PlayStation 5 will be completely backwards compatible,
it's going to be completely backwards compatible.
Then you should be able to play anything that way.
Yeah, but
Xbox did it with their Microsoft Anywhere thing.
Yes.
So, but it wasn't all games. It was certain specific.
Yeah,
games.
it was certain specific ones.
I know, like the new Gears of War was that way, and so I think Halo was that way. And stuff like that, so.
Yeah. Now Sony's saying that every game is going to be cross-platform play, so be interesting to see.
It'll be different, that's for sure.
And of course, just a touch, Netflix and Marvel are completely a done deal. Everybody should know that by now, but I was saying that came out that Jessica Jones will be it for season 3 will be it for Marvel and Netflix. After Jessica Jones plays for a little while, they're removing all Marvel content.
Disney Plus will be out later on this year. I think around September. I think is when
it comes out in September,
and it's only going to be $6.99.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, that's actually dirt cheap.
So you get Disney Plus, I'm gonna get CBS All Access, and then we'll change.
There you go.
Change passwords.
Speaking of Netflix, man, I know you talked to me about that Black Summer.
Yeah.
I started watching that, man. That was really good.
It is good.
I think about 3 or 4 episodes in.
That's about where I'm at. 4 episodes in.
That's it's kind of like it's a zombie apocalypse in the mold of, say, kind of like a Walking Deadish.
Yeah.
But it's more of a perspective view, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if I would describe it, it's the views of the people in it. It doesn't just show like what's happening to everybody. It shows like the point of view of each little group you go to.
Right. If I only well, I've seen a few groups now, but I mean, it starts off with in the first episode where you follow basically just one or two groups, and then slowly introduces more groups into the show.
You see some of the episodes and they'll flash back a little bit to that person to where they first started, and you'll see if you pay attention, you'll cross like some of the other groups right there.
Yep.
Like oh yeah, that was that person, or oh hey, that was that person.
Yeah, I think it's what Walking Dead should be right now, because I think, me personally, I'm kind of done with Walking Dead. I'm bored with it.
I haven't seen it since what season? Then what, season 9 now? Or
Yeah,
something? I haven't
something like
seen it
that.
since
I don't
like
know.
the first or second, about third or fourth episode in the season 7 is where I left off at.
Yeah.
So. But Netflix still killing it with their original stuff. That one.
Yeah, I watched The Rain. Didn't I tell you about that one too?
The Rain.
It's called The Rain. It's a I believe it's a Swedish TV show.
Yeah, where the rain infects people or something like that.
That's a really good episode. The season 2 just came out this last week, so. Yeah.
There is also another movie that I just watched yesterday called Maria.
Maria?
Yes, it was about a woman who was like a former assassin.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And she just decided that she wanted to quit or whatever, and ends up quitting, and she gets a family, starts a family, whatever. Well, the guy track her down, and they end up like taking out her family, so she goes back to revenge. But that's a Netflix original also.
You know what we should do? We should pick some Netflix original movies and shows that we would normally not watch, and watch them, and do a review show on them.
Sounds good to me. Do a top 5.
Yeah, do a
Netflix
top 5.
Original.
Yeah.
Shows or movies.
Oh, this is going to have to be, this is foreshadowing months in advance for us to be able to watch this. So, maybe by Christmas time, we do a Netflix top 5.
And there's one more I wanted to point out with that too. There's one coming out called The Wandering Earth. Looks like it's maybe a Korean, Asian, whatever. Which is funny because like you see them like talking, and then they give you the subtitles, but then like there's English talking in it too.
Right.
So just like the Maria movie I told you about, it's like Filipino. Like some of them are talking like in Filipino, but most of them are talking in English.
Gotcha.
So it's like kind of a crossover thing.
Multilingual.
But The Wandering Earth looks phenomenal.
I
mean, it looks visually just amazing.
I'll have to check that out.
But it's like year 2044 or something, and like I guess Jupiter is on a collision course to Earth.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so.
Lovely. It's the end of the world.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's all the news I got for this week.
I don't have anything else. I mean, I don't want to end this on a sad note, but Tim Conway passed away.
Yeah.
I mean, that's horribly great actor, absolutely hilarious person.
Yep.
He was always on the Carol Burnett show for the longest time, and then he did some movies and stuff. Him and Don Knotts were always together.
Yep.
So that's pretty sad news. But he's up there partying with the rest of them.
Yeah, he was a good comedian. I liked him. My favorite comedian of all time, though, is got to be George Carlin.
George Carlin was good.
Yeah.
He was his comical sense was more political, though.
Yes, it was.
So,
but
he was still funny though.
Yes, he was. So don't forget to like and share our Facebook page, our Instagram, our iTunes. We appreciate all the love and support we've been getting in the last few weeks.
Social media, yes, definitely. We're sorry we're a little delayed on this. Are we going to be back next week for a show, or are we taking the week off?
I don't know. I don't know. What should we do?
I don't know. We'll throw it up in the air.
Yeah.
We may be here. We may not.
Probably should take off because it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We only got 3 days to come up with all the news again.
Yeah, we'll take a week off. We'll see you guys the next week afterwards.
Yeah, we'll be back, though. We promise. Remember, don't get loaded.
Get reloaded.